Our next award recognizes outstanding achievements of a UB alumni under the age of 40. It's the George W. Thorn Award. Now, no one would dispute the success of these childhood friends, entrepreneurs at UB, alums Eric Reich and Michael Weisman, what with having sold their company Campus Labs for more than $40 million last summer. When it was considered customary for tech luminaries to leave or skip college altogether, Eric and Michael rejected that model and instead enrolled in UB's MBA program, won a coveted entrepreneurial award from the university, and ultimately created a company worth millions. We like to refer to this as dropping in, Reich said, who, along with Weisman, spent countless hours both inside and outside the classroom with UB professors and administrators refining their business plan. The idea to build a data-centric company that helps colleges and universities decide how to best allocate resources, recruit and retain students, and improve student success won UB's first Henry A. Panache Jr. Entrepreneurship Award in 2001. Reich and Weisman used the $25,000 prize to create Student Voice, a class project that would eventually become one of Western New York's most successful startups in recent memory. The company had more than $10 million in annual sales and more than 650 higher education clients when it was acquired by Connecticut-based Higher One Holdings. The pair continues to work with Higher One and plans to keep Campus Labs in Buffalo while expanding into new markets and adding to its workforce. Now, Michael couldn't be here this evening, so in the spirit of true partnership, Eric will accept the Thorn Award on his behalf. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to the panel and the nomination committee, and thank you to a wonderful evening, and thank you to the Buffalo Chips. I'll do everyone in this room a favor by not singing my remarks. I'm sorry Michael could not be here, but he is actually in California meeting with campuses, proving the notion that the show must always go on. Michael and I are childhood friends, and we've known each other for a long time, making this award and our accomplishments even more meaningful and special. Both of us owe a tremendous amount to UB. We came here both unvarnished minds, as Professor Welch noted. We learned a lot in our classes. We learned a lot outside of the classroom, as we just talked about. And we both met our wives and had our early days with them at UB. So we certainly owe a lot to the campus. So thank you to my wife Kara and Michael's wife Heather. Thank you for putting up with the late hours and wondering why we didn't get real jobs after school like everybody else. Unique among the rest of the panel up here is and congrats to all of you as well, is that as UB grads, we founded a company that was actually used by UB and by other universities. So that put us in a really unique position. It put us in a position to truly apply some of the things that we learned in our classes, but also apply the environmental and contextual understanding of how a university operated. And in doing so, we received a tremendous amount of support and help along the way. It's kind of ironic tonight that I'm receiving this award with Dr. Schneider, who even before we won the Panache competition, part of our idea was predicated on collecting data on mobile devices, on cell phones, and on Palm Pilots, if you can remember that technology. And Dr. Schneider was actually spearheading a mobile data collection project at UB, and we showed up at his office one day and basically demanded that he hear our idea and consider helping us, which he did. and we spent almost every Saturday morning at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning in his office, meeting with him, receiving some pretty honest feedback on our idea and what was working and what wasn't. And he likes to tease me that we didn't take any of his advice, but what we did do is learn a lot about the discipline required to start a company and the discipline required to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday after a long Friday night. So thank you, John, for that, and congratulations on a well-deserved award. There were so many other people at UB who were generous with their time and their support. I'll just name a few: Kate Ferguson, Barbara Cotta, Lucinda Finley, Alan Carroll, Joe Montione were people that really helped us develop our idea and helped us execute it on campus at UB and at so many other schools, so thank you. 3 people in the UB community really deserve special mention on behalf of Michael and I because they really were influential and instrumental in helping us become a success. First, Dennis Black, who his help and encouragement is something that I don't know where we'd be without his feedback. The vision that he had, not only to assist in our idea, but to transform UB into the real flagship residential Division I campus that it deserved to be, has been tremendous under his leadership. And it was those experiences while being a student here that really led us to understand the value of a university and to come up with a mission to evaluate all of the positive things that a university can do for students and to measure its impact and how universities can deliver that more efficiently to their students. So Dennis, thank you. You were a tremendous help to us and you're a tremendous asset to UB. Secondly, the late, great Bill Greiner, who when I was on the UB Council was the president of UB. He supported Dennis's vision. He worked with it to get UB to its next place. So I was really lucky to be on the council with him, and he was a tremendous man who did a lot for Michael and I and did a lot for me personally. It's great that his name is on arguably the nicest building on campus, but it probably isn't enough to recognize this great man who just did so many things for this campus and this community. And then lastly, Jerry Jacobs, who was the chairman of the UB Council when I was on it, was supportive and gave me a tremendous amount of time, certainly more than he's probably given any other student trustee in that position. But he was very, very gracious, and he was able to lay out the support that was required for Dennis and Bill to do the great job that they did transforming this university. So thank you to all of them, and also a special thank you to all of you who are our family and our friends who have supported all of us on this stage to get us to a point where we could be successful, or we would have the time to engage in all the endeavors of which we're being recognized tonight. So we share this award with you. Thank you.